know the world done seen the shit with you and Mozzy. Is you pushing peace with Mozzy?
Am I pushing peace with him?
Can we get Philthy to push the peace with Mozzy? Can we end all this extra goofy shit that be going on?
That ain't even, that's some rap shit. That ain't even nothing serious, like, to push peace with. Like, to push peace is shit, like, in the streets, that shit done happen. That was just some rap shit, like, you feel me? Like,
hold on. Do your homework on J-Mane doing his homework. If it was just rap shit,
that shit just
one of your partners got a chain took, right?
Not by none of them.
Oh, that wasn't Mozzy camp?
Nah, them niggas.
Okay.
Got a picture or bought a chain from whoever got something and posted it up. Some shit like that. Like, I could have been did that. Niggas been was grabbing shit and sending me this shit and, you feel me? But I was just falling back. Like, to be real with you, I just let that shit alone because the people got involved. You feel me?
Okay.
Once they seen what's going on and all that, like, they got involved with that shit, so I just stopped responding to that shit, stopped talking about that shit.
Oh, nah, that's 100. Okay. Yeah. So we ain't gonna dwell too much on that because this not a police platform.
Yeah,
Let's start there on being a police platform. This just
they watch
right
all that shit, all the going back and forth. They watch all that shit, bro. When I went to the feds, they had brought that shit up and shit.
Oh, so you got locked up in the feds and they mentioned Mozzy and that motherfucker?
They mentioned all type of shit. They was trying to, man, crazy shit. They trying to do their job. They asking about this shooting over here, this over here, this over here, this over here. What's up with you and dude? Y'all cool? I'm like, yeah, we cool. Like, they gonna do their job like you do your job.
Right,
you get what I'm saying? So I'm just, man, I don't know what you talking about, man. That's rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel me? So yeah, but you know they watch all that shit. You know how they see all these niggas getting indictments and RICOs and shit. Them niggas be paying attention to this shit, man.
Yeah, break the shit down.
Now, over the years, we've seen chains pop up from both sides of the camp. But what's important to point out is this. There has never been any actual footage of someone being stripped of their chain due to pressure, nor any verified video of chains being taken during a squabble between the two sides. That's why Philthy Rich may very well be correct when he says Mozzy's camp didn't take chains, but may have simply gotten a hold of one. There are multiple ways a chain can end up in someone else's possession that have nothing to do with violence or humiliation. For example, internal fallouts happen all the time. Two people within the same circle could have a serious disagreement, and someone who no longer wants to be associated with that group might sell the chain, trade it, or even give it to people who are now considered opposition. It doesn't always have to be street pressure. It could go even deeper than that. A woman who was romantically involved with an artist or affiliate could take a chain after a breakup or dispute, and before you know it, that piece ends up in the hands of someone from the other side. These situations happen more often than people want to admit. I also understand why Philthy downplays any beef publicly. If law enforcement is questioning him about his relationship with Mozzy, of course, he's going to make everything sound peaceful. That's not weakness. That's strategy. Even if nothing direct has ever happened between these two crews, the reality is that are still losing their lives in the streets of Sacramento. And now with Philthy having ties to the city through his dealings with CML Lavish D, the police can easily try to draw connections where none may actually exist. Law enforcement is very creative when it comes to connecting dots. That's why artists have to be extremely careful with what they say in interviews and on social media. Rap music is entertainment, but authorities will always look for ways to blur the line between music and real life if it fits their narrative. That's why moving smart, choosing words carefully, and keeping certain things off the internet is more important than ever. At the end of the day, the internet loves a narrative, but the streets move off proof, not assumptions. No verified footage, no confirmed incidents, no real evidence of chains being forcibly taken. Just speculation being recycled into a storyline that keeps people entertained. And that's exactly where things get dangerous. Chains popping up don't automatically mean someone got stripped. Relationships fall apart, alliances shift, people sell things, and personal situations spill over. Not everything comes from a squabble, and not everything needs to be turned into a war. Artists today aren't just fighting public opinion, they're navigating law enforcement, politics, and perception all at once. One careless interview, one emotional response, one poorly chosen caption can turn music into evidence in someone else's case. That's why silence, strategy, and discipline matter more than ever. This isn't about picking sides, it's about moving smart. Rap is entertainment, but the consequences are real. While people argue online, real lives are still being lost in Sacramento, and that's the part that never trends. The smartest move isn't escalating beef that may not even exist. It's protecting your freedom, your people, and your future. Because clout fades, rumors die, but cases last forever. If you were entertained or learned something from this breakdown, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to In Yo Business TV. Stay locked in, and more importantly, stay out the way.